Timothée Chalamet found himself at the center of a whirlwind of excitement when he made a surprise appearance at the Marty Supreme pop-up shop in Paris. The 30-year-old Hollywood actor, already riding high from the critical and commercial success of his latest film, stepped out to greet a throng of enthusiastic supporters who had gathered outside the temporary store. The moment captured the intense level of fandom that has followed Chalamet in recent years, particularly as he has taken on the role of a global style and cinema icon. Fans waited eagerly, many having followed his promotional tour across multiple continents, and their anticipation reached a fever pitch when the star finally arrived. Chalamet has spent months deeply engaged in promoting the sports drama in which he stars as the lead. The film, centered around a determined table tennis player chasing his dream of championship glory, draws loose inspiration from the life of a real ping-pong legend. To amplify the movie's reach and create a tangible connection with audiences, the promotional strategy included the launch of several limited-run pop-up shops in major cities. These stores offer exclusive Marty Supreme-themed merchandise, including clothing items that quickly became highly sought after among fans and collectors alike. One particular piece, a limited edition jacket, has turned into something of a cultural phenomenon, with people going to great lengths to secure one. On this particular day in Paris, Chalamet arrived fresh from attending the film's French premiere the previous evening. Rather than retreating to rest or private engagements, he chose to connect directly with his audience by visiting the pop-up location. He spent time interacting warmly with the crowd, signing autographs, posing for countless photographs, and exchanging friendly words with those who had lined up for hours hoping to catch a glimpse of him. His approachable demeanor and genuine enthusiasm endeared him even more to the supporters present, many of whom expressed their admiration openly as he moved along the queue. In terms of style, Chalamet once again demonstrated his signature effortless cool. He wore an oversized jacket that hung with relaxed ease, paired with baggy jeans that gave off a laid-back yet fashion-forward vibe. On his feet were a pair of suede Gucci boots that carried a hefty price tag, underscoring the actor's penchant for blending high-end designer pieces with casual staples. He accessorized with sunglasses that partially concealed his eyes, adding an air of mystery, and a polka-dot neckerchief tied around his neck brought a playful touch to the ensemble. Notably, he still sported the facial hair he grew for his character in the film, a detail that many fans immediately recognized and appreciated as a nod to the role that has dominated his recent public appearances. The Marty Supreme merchandise line itself stems from a collaboration with a respected Los Angeles-based menswear brand known for its streetwear sensibility and quality craftsmanship. Pop-up locations have appeared in several global hubs, including New York, Los Angeles, London, and Sao Paulo, each one designed to give fans a physical space to engage with the film's aesthetic and purchase exclusive items. The Paris event stood out for running relatively smoothly compared to some of the earlier openings in other cities. In Los Angeles and London, the demand had spiraled into scenes of near pandemonium, highlighting just how powerful the combination of celebrity star power and limited edition hype can become. In Los Angeles, the queue grew to such an overwhelming size that local police had to be summoned to manage the crowd. Officers arrived to find hundreds of people stretching down the street and around corners, with many having waited for hours in the hope of securing one of the coveted pieces. Tensions rose when staff announced that only those holding tickets would be allowed entry, prompting frustration and some pushing among those still waiting outside. Barriers were eventually brought out to help organize the line, and while additional police units were requested, the situation eventually stabilized without any arrests. The merchandise sale continued, but the chaotic atmosphere left a lasting impression on those who witnessed it. A similar pattern unfolded in London just days later. Crowds gathered early, with some individuals reportedly queuing for as long as 17 hours in anticipation. Unfortunately, the event quickly descended into disorder as groups, many appearing more interested in resale profits than fandom, began shoving and pressing against metal railings. Security personnel struggled to maintain control as people jumped barriers and pushed aggressively forward. Videos circulated widely showing grown men in casual sportswear and puffer jackets aggressively maneuvering for position, with some laughing as others expressed pain from being crushed against the barriers. Reports later indicated that police were called due to multiple altercations and an unsafe number of people in the area. A separate waiting section was reportedly created for women, girls, and disabled attendees after concerns arose about safety in the main queue. The most desirable item in both cities was a windbreaker-style jacket emblazoned with the Marty Supreme branding. In London, a special white version featured the word, England, across the back, adding a localized appeal that drove demand even higher. Many of these jackets were quickly resold online at dramatically inflated prices, with some listings reaching several times the original retail cost. The resale frenzy underscored how these promotional items had transcended typical movie merchandise to become collector's pieces and status symbols in their own right.